Hey everyone, and welcome back to EOP, your favorite place for all things entertainment. I'm Sara Rae and let's kick off the show with your top headlines of the week. Starting off, this past week, The Bachelorette premiered and has already proven itself to be pretty dramatic. Leading lady Claire Crawley had her first chance to interact with the guys with a lot of crying in between, classic Bachelor fashion of course, and production made it very, very clear on who the 39-year-old chooses with a dramatic love at first sight moment. But it'll still be great to see all the drama leading up to her decision to leave the show early. But not everyone, sadly, has the chance of finding the one, as couple Max Etrich and Demi Lovato have found out. Just weeks after their breakup, Lovato has told E! News that she is having issues with Max not leaving her alone. The breakup has turned almost comical as videos of Etrich crying on the beach where he proposed have resurfaced. Meanwhile, the pop star is way too busy looking snatched on her Instagram without a care in the world. And speaking of that, who runs the world? Girls, of course, thanks Beyonce. Forbes mag just dropped its list of America's richest self-made women, and it has some pretty great picks. Some of the women include Rihanna, Kris Jenner, and Taylor Swift. The list is pretty lengthy, but has a great light on some ladies who have truly dominated their brands this past year. We're going to have to go for a quick break, but when we return, our reporter Alexis Mateer has even more of the hottest celebrity gossip. Stay tuned.
All right, go.
Go to our new website, uview.plainpark.edu.
Go, 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 go.
Join UView and find your herd.
Be like, join EOP. And 3, 2, join EOP.
Grab them now, or else I will stop.
Yeah.
Join on point with politics.
3, 2, 1.
Join Pioneer Sideline.
Loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Welcome back to EOP. It's your girl, Miss Alexis, and I'm back with the latest tea on your favorite celebs. First off, we have Tory Lanez, who has recently been making appearances at the clubs and parties for the first time since his altercation with Megan. According to Billboard, he is facing 2 felony counts, including assault with a semi-automatic firearm, personal use of a firearm, and carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle. If he is convicted, he is looking at a maximum sentence of 22 years. However, in the meantime, he has been ordered to stay away from Megan. In some lighter celeb news, we have hottie Shawn Mendes, who recently dropped his single, Wonder. He also mentioned that he will be releasing his new album on December 4th, so we gotta stay tuned to see what his new album is all about. The music video for Wonder was beautiful, as it was Mendes running wild in the nature and just being free. It had great vibes throughout the entire video. The pop star also announced that he will be dropping a documentary on Netflix called Shawn Mendes and Wonder on November 23rd of this year. He said he has been working on it for a long time and is excited to finally share it with all his fans. but Eopeeeps. We gotta look out for Selena. Selena Gomez dropped her new makeup line, Rare Beauty, and it just hit Sephora shelves. According to PERIODt, this is a big accomplishment for Gomez. Since she has spent a lot of time in the makeup chair growing up, it was only fitting for her to finally launch her own makeup line. 1% of all product sales plus funds raised by partners will go toward the Rare Impact Fund to support mental health services. You go, Selena. That's it for today's tea. It's your girl, Miss Alexis Eopeeeps, and I'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, Alexis. Next up, our reporter Elena Troya has the scoop on a celebrity breakup that may turn into a celebrity makeup. Elena?
Thanks, Sara Rae. As we all know, celeb couple Cardi B and Offset called it quits after 3 years of marriage. But the WAP rapper went to Vegas this past weekend to celebrate her 28th birthday with her friends and her ex, Offset. And it looks like they may have worked things out. According to TMZ, they were seen getting real cozy on Saturday, October 10th. Offset even shared many videos and pictures on his Instagram story, which showed Cardi dancing and having a great time at a club in Vegas. After the club, the party moved to wherever they were staying, and things got even crazier. Offset gifted Cardi a Rolls Royce worth a cool $330,000 with Culture's name embroidered on the seats, which then led to them sharing a kiss. But this was not the only romantic gesture that the Migos member did for her birthday. Cardi also posted a video of a billboard that read, "Happy birthday, mommy, love Culture," with the caption, "Thank you, sir, I love it." And it didn't take long for her fan base to assume that Offset surprised her with this too. Cardi took to social media via Instagram Live to explain why she hooked back up with her hubby. And on her live Tuesday, she said, "I just be starting to miss him. It's hard not to talk to your best friend." She also said she isn't bipolar because she took a test in regards to changing her mind and then getting back together with him. Cardi denies that she has gone back to Offset for attention, but instead says that she's a crazy bee who can't make up her mind. Haters have also accused her of just taking him back because he bought her a brand new car. She did not deny this, but again, it sounds like Offset just has what Cardi wants. She says one day she's happy, and then the next day she wants to beat him up. And then she starts to miss him all over again. We know Offset has saved her relationship in the past. Maybe he's done it again.
What's one word to describe CAB?
Welcoming.
Community.
Creative.
Experiences.
Family. Openness.
Pineapple.
The Campus Activities Board is a student-run organization that consists of 7 different committees. Each focuses on event planning, marketing, and administrative activities. Join us in organizing the juiciest events on campus, from late-night bingo to festive dances to our team bonding meetings. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Point Park Cap, or like us on Facebook at Campus Activities Board at Point Park University.
Good evening and welcome to Newsnight. I'm Josh Troop alongside Jess Paterchak.
Defending his decision to kick out 15 Cuban diplomats from the United States.
Thanks, Allison. Fitness on Demand has returned to Point Park.
Residents fear that Mount Agung will have a repeat of 1963's eruption.
2-star NFL quarterbacks made the headlines this week after wrapping up.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. That's your news tonight. For Nick Tomarello, I'm Alex Grubbs. Have a great night.
Welcome back to EOP and Wake Up, Daddy Gang. Our reporter Nicole Capalco is in the studio with the latest gossip on the Alex Cooper and Sophia Franklin Barstool breakup.
Thanks, Sara Rae. Ex-co-host Sophia Franklin of the popular podcast Call Her Daddy finally broke her silence last week. She released the first episode of her new solo podcast, Sophia with an F. Sophia teased her Instagram followers by posting pics on her Insta story of her recording after being silent on all social medias. This all stems from a messy split from former best friend and business partner Alexandra Cooper. Cooper and Franklin created one of the hottest podcasts together that covered all things from frank discussions of sex, dating, and advice for both men and women. The feud between the girls started when the duo could not agree on a new contract that was presented by Barstool Sports owner Dave Portnoy. Over disagreement, Sophia decided to leave the show for good, leaving listeners with just Alex. Franklin started off her new podcast by saying, "Hey everyone, I guess I'm back." She goes on to say that she has moved out of their New York City apartment and back in with her mom in Salt Lake City, Utah. Sophia finally shares her side of the story by saying, "About 4 months ago, in true 2020 fashion, I lost my best friend, I lost my show, and I lost my career virtually overnight. And not only that, I became the subject of a very public, very aggressive smear campaign where I was publicly attacked, bullied, and humiliated for months." The former Call Her Daddy host received tons of backlash after Cooper released a YouTube video explaining everything that happened during their split. Franklin mentioned that the duo was being paid far below the industry standard. Sophia then wraps up her episode by directly speaking to her former best friend, saying, "I'm going to talk to you directly, Alex. You were my best friend. You knew what I went through with depression. You knew what I went through with my mental health. And you enabled an enormous media conglomerate to completely destroy my life. In fact, you participated in it. I reached out to you numerous times to salvage what we had, but you left me on red." Be sure to check out Call Her Daddy every Wednesday and Sophia with an F every Thursday.
Thanks, Nicole. Definitely excited to see Alex's response to all the buzz around Sophia's new show. And next up, our reporter Sam Hinman has a story on an early 2000s Nickelodeon show that may be getting a reboot. Sam?
Thanks, Sarah. Zoey 101 star Jamie Lynn Spears has revealed that there may be a reboot on the horizon. According to 17, in an interview for her role in the recent Netflix show Magnolias, Spears said, quote, "We want to tell stories where the characters are now. We want to connect with the fans and touch on topics that are impacting millennials, so it would have to be aged up and more mature," end quote. As the last time Spears spoke of the reboot, she was only in the, quote, baby stages of the planning process. Spears' goal with this reboot is to tell a story of where the characters are now, since the kids who are watching Zoey 101 on Nickelodeon are now in their 20s or the same age as Spears. She wants to make sure that the show suits their audience. She speaks so highly of Zoey 101 and refers to it as, quote, her favorite story that she's told over the course of her career, end quote, according to Bustle. Also according to Bustle, Spears spoke about her ideas for the characters and mentioned that Zoey is, quote, a boss of some type and is probably working in the fashion industry in some capacity, end quote. She also goes into describing what she hopes and sees for the other characters, including Quinn running for president and Logan would, of course, still be rich off his father's money. Remember when his dad bought anything he wanted for his dorm room? He was living it up. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, plans have been put on hold, but hopefully when things calm down a bit, the plan can continue to evolve. I don't know about you, but I'm holding on to the chance that the reboot will in fact happen. Can't wait to see where the characters are now.
We're going to go for a quick break, but when we return, we're going to be diving deep into some of the hottest fashion trends for fall. Stay tuned.
The United Student Government at Point Park University, working since the 1970s to solve the issues that matter to you. What concerns do you have about the university? Student life, safety, food service? Send us an email to studentconcerns@pointpark.edu or stop by our office on the 7th floor of the Student Center. You can also attend our weekly open meetings on Mondays at 3:15. Follow us on social media at USG_PPU for more. The United Student Government, by the students, for the students.
The Point Park Sports Network, bringing you live coverage of Pioneer Athletics on Stretch Internet, the home of the River States Conference and the NAIA. Subscribe today for complete access to the Point Park volleyball, baseball, basketball, and soccer teams. Watch live and on-demand broadcasts and don't miss a minute of Point Park Athletics. Head to pointparksports.com/live for broadcast listings. The Point Park Sports Network, your streaming home for Point Park Athletics.
3, 2, 1.
Please visit our website. Please, it's a nice website. Please visit our website. Please.
If you have ever watched television, whether accidentally or on purpose, YouView is for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to EOP. I am here today with our reporters Elena Troya, Alexis Mateo, and Nicole Capalco, and we're going to run down some of these fall fashion trends we've got going on that we've seen featured at New York Fashion Week this past September that have really been making a big impact, especially on like TikTok. I see these everywhere. So we're just going to throw up some pictures and kind of say if we think it's good on period or if we think it is a flop and we will not be wearing this trend. So first up, we have metallic clothing. Now this could be a jacket, a skirt, a tank top. How are we feeling? Nicole, what do you think?
I definitely think that the metallic is a flop. It's definitely not for me. I'm not into those bright, flashy colors. So I have to say this one's a flop.
All right. Anybody want to argue against that?
I'm arguing. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's on period. I would wear anything metallic, anything bright on eyeshadow, a jacket, a shirt, pants. I love it. I absolutely love it.
All right, Alexis?
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Elena. Metallic is giving me middle school vibes. I'm not feeling it. What is she wearing underneath too? It's throwing me off. But her makeup is on point. Period. Hair, makeup. But no, I'm not feeling the metallic. That's middle school vibes.
I kind of feel both. I think I'm not a fan of the jacket, but if that was a cropped tank top to go out to the bars, I'm about that. Nice little shiny moment with a metallic eyeshadow. I'm here for it. But so I think I'm in between on this one, but let's move on. So next up we have this preppy, almost school kind of look. Reminds me of a lot of British fashion trends. We've got little tennis skirts, a lot of times with an oversized sweatshirt with a collared shirt underneath. I see this on my TikTok all the time. Elena, what do you think?
So I think only certain type of person can pull this off in a way. You get me? So I'm in between. I feel I wouldn't be able to pull it off. But I think the tennis skirt and the collar and the sweater vest is kind of cute. I wish I could, but it's not for me. So flop on this one.
All right, Alexis?
I'm liking this one. But I have to agree with Elena. I don't see me wearing this, but it depends on who the person is. But this is a period for sure. Period, sis. She's that.
Okay, Nicole, what do you think?
I definitely think this is on period. It is so cute. I would love to wear a cute little tennis skirt with the oversized sweater. And her little purse in this pic is so cute.
I agree. I'm going to say it's on period too. Especially with the little skirt moment, I'm yes, let's bring back the skirts. I have a full collection ready to go. So this I'm all about. But let's move on to our next one. We have leather. Now, this could be jackets, a lot of time the mom jean pants, but leather are a thing now. What do we think, Nicole?
I'm loving the leather. It's definitely giving me the Kardashian vibes because I feel they're always wearing some type of leather, either jacket, pants, the whole outfit. I'm going to have to say this one's on period.
Okay, Alexis?
I don't know. I'm in between because I like the leather vibes, but I'm not liking the color. The color's throwing me off, brown. Brown is a no, but we'll give this a flop.
All right, Elena?
Okay, I have been obsessed with neutral colors and browns recently. I dyed my hair dark for that reason. So I feel fall vibes. I love it, especially high knee boots that are leather. Oh my God, I would die for a pair. So this is on period for me.
I'm going to have to agree with you. I am all about, I know, Elena, we talked about this the other day, leather trench coats. So New York style. I just picture myself coming back from my day job, in a little coat, in the city. So this is on period for me. But let's move on to the next one. We have bows. Now this could be in the form of a scarf or in a hairpiece. Gives me Claire's 2013 vibes almost. But what do we think, Alexis?
I'm liking the vibes. It's just the middle picture is throwing me off. Like, I don't like how she styled it as a scarf, but the other two, how they styled it very like classy, fashionable, is like, yes. So this is a period for me.
All right. Elena?
I am going to have to disagree. You will never catch me with a bow anywhere in my outfit. I cannot. I don't care. You can't pay me enough to wear a bow as a scarf or on my head, on my shoes. Absolutely not. It is a big flop for me.
Okay, a little disagreement here. Nicole, what do you think?
I'm with Elena on this one. It's really taking me back to elementary school when I had a bow in my hair every single day. So I'm going to have to go with the flop. I can't anymore for those.
I think I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I'm not really a fan of it as a scarf, but I'm obsessed with like the hair ribbon bows that kind of like drape down. To me, I think those are cute with a nice little ponytail. But I think it kind of depends. Like the scarf, not a fan. So I'm leaning more towards flop on this one. But let's move on. Next up, we have corset tops. These could come in all different styles. I mean, the ones here we have are black. But a lot of times it's seen like in the middle picture over top of like a white top. But what do we think? Alexis?
I'm loving this, especially because I see all of this on my TikTok. Like, I'm especially loving the middle one. Like, it's giving me like, you want to be classy, but like not too classy at the same time. But it depends how the person like, how they put it together, because not all corsets go how it is, but I'm really loving the middle one. So this is a period for me.
All right. Nicole, what do you think?
I agree with Alexis. I definitely am loving this new trend. Like she said, it's all over TikTok. And you definitely have to style it right. You definitely have to have the right jewelry, the right shoes, and just make the whole outfit come together.
Right. Elena, do you agree?
Yes, I am obsessed with this. I am obsessed. I have seen like so many different styles too. So I've seen like super sparkly ones that are like just like different colors. Like I saw a super red one that was like bedazzled to the top, and I was like, I need this right now. And I just think it looks so good. Like you can dress it up or dress it down. So I'm loving it. Period.
I'm going to give this one a period too, because I think they're so cute. Like you were saying, like the blinged out ones, or I've seen a lot of just like pink, like lacy ones. Like it's so like sexy, but then you can also like dress it down with like jeans and heels. Like that is a look for sure. So I'm obsessed with that one. But we have our last photo here. This is a nail trend that I've seen quite a bit. Like minimalistic nails are super in right now. So these ones are just tips. I've seen them a lot of times like black too, or like these neon colors with like a nude nail bed, excuse me. Elena, what do you think?
Okay, so I kind of was not feeling this at first because I was like, French nails, like what is that? It's 2020, like let's leave that in the past. But as I've been seeing them more and more, like I kind of really do like it. I like the different colors. I like the oval shape. I love the nudes. So it's a period for me.
All right. Nicole, do you agree?
I am absolutely loving these nails. I am obsessed with getting my nails done, anything, any color. So I'm really enjoying the almond shapes, and I like how in the pic it has like neon colors for the little tip. So I think that's definitely a cute new trend.
Alexis, what do you think?
I would have to say this is a flop, because like it's not something I will personally get, but it looks good on other people. But I don't know. I don't like the shape and like just how it's like different colors and stuff like that. But I would see it on other people, but just not on me.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I really like these nails. I like that they're kind of minimal. And I'm pretty sure Kylie Jenner was the one who started this trend. She always has the best nails.
but she keeps doing these minimalistic tips, and she always has like the perfect shade of nude that like matches her skin tone, which I'm like, I think if I went to go get my nails done, they would not look like that, but I like the idea of it at least. Well, that's all the photos we have for today, and that's the rest of the show. So we look forward to seeing you next week. Again, I'm Sara Rae Wisniewski with Elena Troya, Alexis Mater, and Nicole Cabalco, and we'll see you next week.